Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. So this may not look familiar. This is Heavy Heart, the server. Um, so I recorded a video, I want to say last week, and it went up for over an hour long, and I quickly learned that throughout this series I'm going to do a lot of editing out um, to be able to stay PG-13. So it's going to be a whole lot of fun. I'm sure I'll put in some clips of just me bleeping stuff out, and I'll show like what I did in the last video, just a little bit more clean and easier to follow, if that makes sense. Alrighty, so this is Stolencraft from the future. I had just now realized how much recording I did, and I have cut down so much of the time lapse that it's already at 19 minutes. So I am not going to incorporate what I originally recorded into this video. If you're interested, I'll give a rundown in the next video. None of it's really lore important. There was no lore. It was more just so how I got to where I was at, how I got the stuff I grabbed, and just basically showing more of the world. Like I said, if you're interested in that, let me know, and I will kind of go over it and maybe put some clips in the next video. But at the moment, I am not going to go over that right now. Um, I will say this: there's big things coming, so stay tuned. So this was going to be where I lived. I honestly don't remember anything I did, so hold on. I need to see where I'm at to decide if I'm going to stay here or not. Because I was thinking about moving, but now I don't remember. So let's see where we're at. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, that is named person's house. He is the one that is causing pain and suffering for editing. So I am going to move. I didn't want to be in the desert. And also it's a little bit too close to my hardcore world. So yeah, we're going to move on out of here. So I'll save you the suffering that I have to go through. Okay, so now we're a little bit closer. This is, like I said, named person's base. I kind of forgot to mention, so spawn is over here. And so that is how I know that over here is an oak forest. It's more so that way. I have no idea whose base this is. I haven't really been on. I work full time, so editing and recording is just in my very little spare time I have. So I know the guys have been on a lot, but yeah, I have no idea whose that is. But we're going to keep going. I'm really hoping that this way was the way I was thinking. I could also be completely wrong. No, this is the right way. Yeah, I remember it now. Like I said, it's been a week since I've been on the server, so I'm trying to remember where everything is at, and that is definitely not an easy task. So we'll just keep on going on this way. So this is actually spawn right up there was spawn. So like I said, I knew about this here. Over there, it's just endless desert. I already ran that way, raided a few temples, But yeah, it was buried and very, very hot. If you could feel temperatures in Minecraft. So we're just gonna keep on moving. I like that apple, but what do I want to lose? Let's see. I'm sure someone's already screaming at me what to lose, but I'll just lose the bow. It's almost dead anyways. There we go. Stuff is starting to despawn, so that gives you an idea how long this stuff's been laying around. That looks like a creeper explosion. There's an enderman on top of that tree, so we just kind of keep our heads down a little bit. I want to stay close to everybody else, but also have room to expand. I am notorious for building very large bases for absolutely no reason, and I have a feeling that's not going to change anytime soon. Let's not look at him. I really don't feel like dying right now. Okay. So as I'm sure you can tell, we have Essential on here. And then we also have PvP Chaos on the server. And if I'm not mistaken, that is all that we have on the server. Just a little shameless plug, but the link to PvP Chaos will be down below, and so will Essential, but I don't want Essential, so. Okay. Looks like we're approaching the savannah. This is my first time going this way, so this is all new territory for me. There's a lot of desert in this world. That's gonna hurt. Here we go. I'm hoping there's a clearing or something over here. I really don't want to chop down 50 million trees to be able to find a clear spot. And I'm also starting to get a little twisted, so finding spawn will be fun. And then, in case you're wondering, this is on version 1.21.4. I know, apparently Minecraft just got the update with the baby ghast, I think that's what they're calling them, right? I think that's right. So I'm sure you'll see a video of that here shortly, because that definitely has me interested. This is a ravine. Not a ravine, but a very, very deep hole. And also a very, very easy way to die. Hey, there's a dog right there. I know I don't even have a house, but hey, doggy, where'd you go? There you are, hey. Okay, now I have a dog. Awesome. Let's keep moving though, because I definitely don't want to be just standing around in a bunch of trees when it becomes nighttime, because that sounds like a very easy way to die. So let's keep on going. Okay, I can work with this. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. This is gonna work out. I know there's still a desert right there, but I can do this. That's a weird mash of biomes. Well then, okay. I think I'm gonna go over here. I still don't know what design, I guess, yeah, theme my base will be. I know it's definitely going to incorporate stone and wood. honestly, this area kind of influences me to do a like Aztec inspired build. But again, we'll just have to see where my build ends up. I think actually over here is probably going to be where I'm going to build at. That way I have easy access to oak and birch. But it's becoming nighttime, so let's go ahead and... Oh, what's that? So this is what I mean, like I haven't been on this server, and so... Okay then. Alright, let's go to bed, and I think we're going to start building our base. Yeah, I think we're here. Okay. So, let's go over here. Again, I don't really know what I'm going to build yet. Okay, I'm probably going to cut most of this out or do a little bit of a time lapse. So, either I'll see you in a minute or enjoy the time lapse. Alrighty, so it's been probably close to an hour since I talked to you guys last. Obviously you can see I've made a lot of progress on the house so far. Was planning on waiting until I was done to come back. However, I've been rudely interrupted by these guys. Yeah, I found a patrol group or whatever they're called, and they have showed up to my home abode. And I'm not quite sure if I can take them. So, what's the most reasonable thing to do? Let's go fight them. Okay, that is 2 down. There's 1 more to go. Where'd he go? Oh, there's 2 more. Let's go fight them. Can't believe they abandoned their own people. Okay. Okay, that was like super close. So, that's interesting. Okay, well here's a little bit of a spoiler of what the house looks like. I'm obviously still not done. But, yeah. I'll put up my trophy here. Alrighty, I'm gonna go back to work. Alrighty, y'all, I finished building. I have successfully spent 2 hours doing this, so hopefully y'all like it. And poof. So it's a little bit small, but you know, it looks pretty good, and it's definitely a good starter base. Um, so yeah, so that's the building, and then if you come inside, you have chest, kitchen area. I mean, like I said, this is very unfinished. I just wanted to get the structure of it built, so that way I had something to work off of. So this is the official welcome to Heavy Heart. This is a SMP server between quite a few YouTubers, including myself and Dragon's Flamed End. So be sure to stay tuned for all those videos. Check out other perspectives. I think some people will be streaming this. I myself will only be recording. I do not want to stream any of it, so I want it all to be on here. I will work off camera, I will admit, because I gotta just kind of keep up and keep myself ahead. You know, I can't be poor. So, like I said, that's it. You will soon learn some more lore and the backstory with the server as we go along. I don't want to let everyone know yet. I want you to kind of experience it for yourself. So yeah, I'm going to get out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment if you have any ideas on what kind of trouble I can get myself into on the server. Alright, thank you. See you next time.